Hey everyone, it's Deacon082, and it's been 17 days since I last recorded Pokemon Crystal version. And nothing's really changed. You saw the last episode, but that was recorded way in advance. So, here we have our team, same as before, and we're going to head west from Azalea Town to reach the next area. But first... Ah, familiar face. Tell me something. Is it true that Team Rocket has returned? What? You beat them? Ha, quit lying. You're not joking? Then let's see how good you are. And it's our good friend Sellar, the red-haired fox or something. Anyway, this is the second rival battle of the game, the first real one. He will lead off with a Ghastly, which is a ghost poison type. So, Confusion is super effective because it's part poison, and this Ghastly should go down very easily, and it does. Sellar's next Pokemon, as Ike grows to level 16, he has a Quilava. Now Quilava is a fire type we probably don't want to leave Ike in, but I'm pretty sure Ike can take a hit, one Ember at least, and we're going to put him to sleep. And now while this Quilava's asleep, we're gonna switch out and, you know what? Let's give Emma a chance. Emma didn't get any screen time in the last episode. This might not be the best idea in the world, but hey. Swift. The Quilava's pretty fast as well. It was faster than Butterfree. That was a critical? Okay, we might have to do some work here. He's using Smokescreen on us. What Smokescreen does is it lowers our accuracy, and Swift never misses. So, that's kind of pointless. Let's hope Emma can take a few hits from this. Okay, we'll do one more because I have a berry. Please don't critical, please don't critical, okay. The berry should heal. I thought I gave... Wait, did I... Huh? Oh, that is a... Well, damn. Okay. So we're gonna have to switch out again. And... You know what? We'll go for Daryl. Emma's going to level up here. And this Quilava is really taking quite a bit to take down because Quilava is the evolved form of the starter, and oh my. Good thing we have Quick Attack though, to take him down. And that's a lot of experience all around. Emma grows to level 16. Still no new moves. And Sellar's final Pokemon is a Zubat. And this thing can get annoying because it has Supersonic, and if it likes to hit with Supersonic, then it's going to confuse us, and this battle could be torture. And we get the confusion. Luckily, Zubat can't really do anything to a flying type in this battle, so we can just hope we hit. And that went pretty well. Daryl, almost level 18. So in this episode, there are going to be a lot of bios and a couple evolutions. So we're going to get into that. First, I'm going to go heal, and I will meet you guys back here after we deal with Sellar again. So if you've noticed, I am playing at about 2 AM right now. And the next area we're headed into is the Ilex Forest. Now if you come here in the daytime, you'll just find your typical bug Pokemon like Caterpie, Weedle, and stuff. But if you come here at night, there are a lot of interesting new Pokemon you can capture. I have a Repel up at the moment. So what we have to do here, this guy's Farfetch'd is gone missing. Farfetch'd is a new Pokemon, but we can't get one. It's the missing Farfetch'd. Oh no, it runs away from us. So what you have to do is chase down this Farfetch'd and basically push it back to where the owner is, and I'm going to put another Repel up so I can get through this part without having to deal with any wild battles yet. So we'll do our first bios. Some of these new Pokemon you can find. The first one is Oddish. Oddish is a grass poison type. Well, it's not that great. It learns a lot of status moves like Butterfree does. It evolves into Gloom at level 22 or something. And Gloom, basically the same thing. It evolves into Vileplume with a Leaf Stone and gets even stronger. And taking a break here because we've received the HM for Cut. Cut can basically clear small trees, and there's a tree in the top of our screen up here. So we're going to teach our first hidden move. We've had Flash for a while, but it's not very useful. So Cut can be taught to, well, only Subito, so we're going to have to free up a move slot. This is the only time in the game you actually need Cut. And once you get past Ilex Forest, you won't need Cut ever again. However, you can't get rid of any HM moves. Anyway, Gloom can also evolve into Blossom if you use a Sunstone on it. And Blossom is an interesting grass type. It's pure grass, and, well, it's got good all-around stats. I prefer it to Vileplume, but neither of them are really very good. I missed a few items back here, so I'm going to go back. Okay, first step. Let's see what we encounter. And it's not an Oddish, but it's another new Pokemon here, Venonat. Venonat is a bug poison type, and I actually like Venonat quite a bit. So, I'm going to try to catch this one. Venonat, its moves aren't that great starting off, but later on it will learn a variety of different type moves. It can learn Bug, Poison, Flying, and Psychic moves. And we happen to kill this one by accident. It's hard to weaken level 5s without killing them when you're this high level. Anyway, Venonat evolves into Venomoth, where it basically thinks it can fly, but it really can't. It's still a poison type. And we picked up our first revive of the run. And according to our rules, we have to toss this because, well, we can't revive fainted Pokemon in this. And another new Pokemon that appears only at nighttime. The final new Pokemon. And if this is it, I'll be pretty happy because I can talk about it when it's on screen. No, this is Hoothoot. The final new Pokemon is Psyduck. And Psyduck is another water Pokemon. There are a lot of them available early on. Psyduck is water type. It thinks it's psychic type. It can learn Confusion, I believe, but I'm not sure on that. It can learn Psychic in the later games, but not this early. It evolves into Golduck, and Golduck's pretty balanced all around. It's not a very good Pokemon, but I personally like it, so if I find one, I will probably be using it. And we have a lot more items up here. There's one more new Pokemon in Ilex Forest, and this one occurs at any time of day. It's another bug type, but it's part grass as well, Paris. Paris is a mushroom Pokemon. It's unique in that it's the only Pokemon in the game that can learn the move Spore. And Spore is a sleep move with 100% accuracy, so pretty useful. This guy, he's shaking trees with Headbutt. And we receive TM02 for the move Headbutt. Now, I'll explain what Headbutt does, but I'm personally not going to use it in here. Headbutt is basically another encounter method, and it can be used anywhere where you have headbuttable trees. And Headbutt basically has a chance of making a Pokemon appear. Now we've already found a Pokemon in here, but what you can find by headbutting, we'll test it out here, it's basically, well, see for yourselves. Yeah, hoot hoot. So, there's really not much use to headbutting, so I'm not going to do it. There are a few Pokemon you can get only by headbutting, but I'll go over them later. Paris evolves into Parasect, where it's got good attack, but it's slow and has a lot of big weaknesses, so it's not that great. Man, this is a busy episode. Daryl to level 18! What? Daryl is evolving, and I know a lot of people are going to be really excited about this. Daryl evolves into Pidgeotto! In a forest where Ash caught his own Pidgeotto, even though it's not the same forest. So now, Daryl's stats, well, they're a lot higher than Dean's, if I can find Dean, but I'm too lazy to look. We have one more Pokemon close to an evolution, and this place is going by really slow, because I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, honestly, you can get through this forest in about 2 minutes. I'm just really slow. There's one trainer in here, and it's this guy. Hey, don't sneak up on me! You frightened a Pokemon away! Apparently he was headbutting one of the trees, and we scared his Pokemon away. This guy has, well, Ladybug, and even though it's a bug and flying type, I'm just gonna wail away with Subito because Subito is about to level up again. Come on, can you hurry this thing up? Come on. I could have skipped this battle really easily, but, well, I want to show one more battle here. Come on, can you attack? Thank you. And Subito gains experience, grows to level 16, which is a milestone level for Subito when we get there. Here's a Paris. I think there was one in the gym before. Paris has a 4-time weakness to both flying and fire moves, which are pretty common, so it's got a hard time surviving. I mean, it's going to die to low-level Pidgeys and stuff. So, I guess I'll go over the one Pokemon you can get in here with Headbutt that is new, and that would be Pineco. Pineco, well, it's a bug type. It likes to explode, so it's hard to catch. But we interrupt this bio because Subito is evolving, and it's our second evolution of the episode. Subito evolves into Bayleaf, and I really like Bayleaf. It's, well, a lot of people don't like the whole Chikorita line, but I really like Bayleaf, and this episode is just so jumbled up right now with my bios getting out of order, and I think there's an item up here. There it is, an ether. Okay, Pineco evolves into Fortress at around, man, I'm really bad on these levels, around like 28, and Fortress is part Steel type, meaning it's the first Steel type that you could obtain. However, it's going to take a lot of leveling to get that, and Fortress being a Steel type will have a ton of resistances, but it's not really a great Pokemon, even though that. So we entered the next route, Route 34, and, well, I kind of want to end this episode here, because this next route has a bunch of trainers. Actually, I'm going to see if I can skip through a lot of them to the next city. Because I can repel through... Are you kidding me? Screw you, Joey. Alright, one more thing before Joey. If you go up on Route 32, heading back, we can now use Cut to get up here. Roar! People run when I roar, but you came looking. That pleases me. Now take this! And we receive the TM for screaming. Roar! It's roar! Roar! And we can now take a shortcut to Joey as well without having to go through the grass. By the way, what roar does is in a wild battle, it makes the opposing Pokemon flee, so it's pretty much worthless. Here we are with Joey for about the 32nd time. I've lost count. Anyway, we have 2 gym badges now. Joey's Rattata should have leveled up by now. It's still level 4. Okay, next time on Let's Play Pokemon Crystal version Nuzlocke, we will be continuing north on Route 34. Hopefully we won't get interrupted by Joey anymore. We're going to take on the trainers and we're going to head to the next city. See you then!